If you had a fanny for a day, what would you do?
I would do a lot of things.
Oh no, that was a really shit one.
I just really like the satisfying feeling I get when there's 5 guys inside of me. Sorry, girl.
Woman!
Literally.
Where are they going to put the dollars?
Careless whisper.
On my left, your right, we've got Saki. Make some noise.
I didn't come up with my drag name. I got given my drag name. I wanted to be called Carmen Get It. I wanted to be a Carmen, but my friends were like, no, it's too white. So they, so then they gave me Saki U instead. It's another creative outlet, so like coming from a performer's background, it's just another outlet to be more creative, and then also it's fun having to create this persona of Saki. So it like Saki's very similar to Jeffrey, but she's just a little bit more outspoken and just a bit more courageous about it. As a queen, you always get the smart ass on the street that always will poke fun at you and will be like, oh, what the hell is that, and da-da-da. But you just have to come back at them with just as much as they've given you. So then it kind of like, but not to the point where you're being aggressive. It just kind of like, okay, girl, I get it, you know, whatever. But you just have to be smart about how you approach these situations. And, you know, and other queens as well. I've gotten some backlash from some other queens. They don't work anymore. So it's not my fault.
When I first did drag, it was mainly just to all the like drag race events sort of thing. And then we never went for ages, and that's when I started to grow the beard. And then just never shave it off. But also I think for me, I'm quite lucky for the fact of working down this end, there's not many venues that I need to, I would say need to compete with, but need to worry about. Because I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there's venues that have queens that can pull a lock because they only need to pull a lock once a week, whereas where I work 3 times a week, I'm lucky I just do my own stuff, and because of the beard, I feel like, not that much I don't need to try as much, but I don't need to try and be pretty and be a look queen as much, because 1, it's not my style, and 2, I feel like I could get away with it a bit more. Unlike you that have to be a woman 24/7 when working.
I'm actually a really shy person, and that's why I don't ever come across as rude. I get a lot of people who think I hate them.
What's it, in drag or out of drag?
Just in general, and it's nothing to do with that. I'm just a really shy person. On stage, it's different because people are there to see you.
Yeah.
And I've now said to, this is awful, but I say to people on Grindr, like if they go, yeah, you're not my type, and I say, I don't care, it's your loss.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking hilarious. And my life is pretty amazing. And if you don't want to be part of that,
That's your fault.
That's your fault, because like, if my career gets huge, and I fully expect it to,
Eventually.
very soon. I'm gonna find all those people and I'm gonna laugh at them and I'm gonna say, fuck you, motherfucker, look what
Yes,
you
go!
Being trans makes it different for a few reasons. I don't think any of us have the words to describe what gender is, which makes it hard to describe what it is to be trans. But for me, it was like an innate feeling, and I can't describe what it is to be a man or what it is to be a woman or any other gender. But having seen other people identify whatever sort of way, I can tell that they're just very comfortably a man or they're very comfortably a woman. And while I don't have the words for what that is like a thing and an energy that I noticed. And for me, I just like felt both an absence of manhood, like I didn't relate to it. There was nothing about being a man, for me at least, that kind of made sense or felt relatable. Whereas like being a woman, it wasn't a conscious thing, I just was.
People forget that, especially in a very LGBT village and community, that the people that just visit it don't understand and I'm not trying to offend anyone here, but don't quite understand the difference between like drag and maybe the trans community, and I think that's why sometimes there's a big issue of like, do some people think that we're taking the piss where we're here just to entertain, whereas that's not a lifestyle, but that's, to be fair, it's not even a choice, that is their lifestyle.
It's great. I love working with the girls. I mean, we were all kind of queens that they all kind of knew of each other. I was the newer one. But they were just so nice and so easy to work with. And, you know, like if one of the girls are feeling down, then we're kind of trying to raise their feelings up a bit and like, oh, come on, you know, we can do it. It's just one night, you know, have a few drinks here and there. But yeah, no, it's just a little family we have back here in this little dressing room.